guys. So unfortunately, the Bali glamour has come to a pause because homegirl is sick, believe it or not. I guess I'm not like sick, like there's no need to be fully dramatic, but I definitely been feeling under the weather. Yesterday was definitely the worst day. I am feeling a little bit better. It has lasted about 2 days, and now I'm feeling a little bit better. It also was coupled on top of me being extremely sore, and that's what I get for hitting legs for the first time after 10 days. And you know, I was reflecting, I was like, I felt like I didn't think I went that hard in that leg workout. I'm speaking about the video where I went to where we tried out Obsidian. I didn't feel like I was going that hard, but now that I think about it, I did do the hack squat machine, which I haven't done that in so long because we don't have that machine in my gym, and I did unfortunately accidentally go to failure, like literal failure with that one, and so I think that's what really wrecked me. And the biggest thing is that it's my quads that are so, I mean, it's a lot of things. It's my glutes, my low back, and my quads, but I find when my quads are sore, it's so hard for me to function. Like, I'll take sore hamstrings over sore quads any day. I like love the feeling of sore hamstrings, where I feel like sore quads, I don't like it, and I literally feel immobile. And I'm not kidding you guys, I was walking down the street like this. Like, it was so bad. And like for the first day today, like today's the first day where I feel like somewhat normal. I still am definitely very tender today, but like I can actually sit down on the toilet without like gripping the sink to lower myself down. So you're making progress. In terms of my sickiness, kind of, it really was just like congestion and feeling very achy, like body aches, and that mixed with the soreness just like isn't a good look. It's now my last day in CANGGU. I was here for 3 full days. I have to check out today by 11. It's about 8, probably like 8:15, 8:30 by now. And today we're going to Ubud, which I'm actually really excited about. We're only going there for 2 nights. Oh, there's a spider in here. No. If I could just grab a spider with my bare hands, a lot of my problems would be solved.
I really have been trying to make peace with spiders. Come on, mate.
Grr.
Just come on here. I'm trying to help you. I'm not gonna kill you. I got him. Oh my gosh, that was my actual first successful spider relocation. We got him outside, he's safe, I'm happy, he's happy. I also found a gem of a store here in CANGGU. It's called Angel Linen by Mesari. It's Linen Angel or Angel Linen, something like that, by Mesari. It's right across from Vita, which is like an organic cafe. I got this little matching set and I love it. I feel like the color isn't the greatest on me, but I just felt like the color matched the vibe of the set. They had like a blue and a red, but I just felt like this color matched the tone and the energy I feel in this set. I think it's so cute, but yet like practical. I love me a frilly sleeve. I love it so much, and this is so comfortable. The material is so soft. It's all handmade, which is the best part. And the back is like a tie. I'm like, I'm gonna live in this. And then I've been wanting one of these little crochet shirts. Shout out to Malia on my retreat. She had the cutest little crochet skirt. That's a tongue twister. And so I got this one, and it's perfect. Again, handmade, and this is just super cute for like a cover up over a bathing suit. I love this. And then a few videos back, it was my what I eat in a day when I was back still in Uluwatu. I said how I went to a market and there was this pearl ring that I really wanted that I didn't get. Well, I got his business card that day. He said he has a shop here near CANGGU, so I literally went on a hunt the other day to go buy it. It was like an 18-minute scooter ride outside of CANGGU. I literally went to his workshop, like where he was making the rings, and I just am so thankful I was able to get this. So this is the ring. I don't know why. Like, I don't think it's the absolute like cutest, coolest ring I've ever seen, but for some reason I resonate so much with this piece, and I've just have been thinking about it literally every day for the past couple of weeks since I first saw it. For some reason it just felt like my ring, and I'm so glad I went to go get it. So it's a freshwater pearl and then sterling silver band, handmade, and I'm so glad I got it. I just love it for some reason. 11. I think we're ready to go. To Ubud we go. I'm actually so excited. Okay, so again, you guys can literally use Gojek for anything. So I'm literally about to call this car. It's probably gonna be like an hour-and-a-half ride from Gojek, and watch how freaking quickly a driver is gonna be here that's down to drive me that far today. Yep, look, he's gonna be here in 3 minutes. And it's only $11 for this, how long? 90 hour-and-a-half minute car ride, $11.
Once I got to Ubud, I was really hungry, so I went to this place called Baba Bistro for lunch, and I was very pleasantly surprised this really hit for me. I got a Korean barbecue chicken bao bun, and then 2 different tacos, 1 beef taco, and then 1 chicken taco. I have never tried, like this was my first time ever trying a bao bun before. Oh my gosh. Like honestly, it was life-changing. Not only the actual like wrap part of it was so good, but the Korean barbecue chicken on the inside, I realized I've never had that either before, and it was so good. I was shocked. I was like, what is that flavor? And then I realized it was a Korean barbecue chicken. The tacos were not showstoppers, especially in comparison to the bao bun, but they still hit, and they had like some sauteed onions on there, some cabbage. I don't know why I felt like being a mukbang influencer for this time period, but anyways, and then I wanted something sweet, and I saw on the menu that they had this like Balinese 1,000-layer cake dessert. It was some sort of Balinese dessert. It was supposed to be a butter cake is what it was. So I got excited based on previous butter cakes that I had, but it did not taste like any previous butter cakes. It honestly didn't taste like much, so honestly I'd recommend just skipping past that.
We're finally able to check into the villa, so of course you already know we need to do a little tour. So when you first walk in, we have the bed here, which I really appreciate, the little mosquito nets. We have this beautiful wall of windows, or basically big sliders. We have this little seating area here, this little desk, TV. I just think the bed looks so cute. Kind of a closet situation. This is also the kitchen, which that's where you walk in, so it's kind of just like a big circle. And then here is the bathroom, which I really love. Double sinks, makes me miss Letty. Look at this shower, stunning, and it goes to the outside. Actually, let's go out this way. So now when you come out here, we are quite literally in the jungle. Like we are out here. The noises of animals that I've heard so far has been prominent, let me tell you. So it's so beautiful, so lush. This infinity pool is absolutely stunning. I love it so much. I just can't believe how thick like jungle is back there. And then come over here, we have this really cute little day bed. And then again, this is where it goes back into the actual Airbnb. This one definitely was more expensive than the Airbnb in CANGGU. That one I was paying like $65 a night, and this one was $128 a night. It's beautiful. It really is.
Here's my official good morning. I have so much energy this morning. I think I just slept really well, but also I'm just like really excited. I love where I am. Like this Airbnb is so freaking pretty. When I first got here, I wasn't sure if I was vibing. Like I'm gonna be honest, I definitely could tell like I wouldn't want to like be here for a while, but I'm so glad that I'm here for a few days and I was doing more research and we have some really fun things on the agenda today. We're going to be going to a rice terrace, Cretya, I think is how you say it. It seems like a sick place just to like hang out for the day, by the pool, get some lunch, and then we're also going to go to the Tirta temple. I'm not like super well educated, but in my opinion, this seems like one of the most sacred, holy temples here in Bali. Yeah, we just have like a full packed day today. I'm literally planning to be out all day long, which always makes it very hard to pack the bag for the day, to pack the totes. But I think I did it efficiently, yet effectively. I think I got the necessities. Still using my retreat tote bag. This thing has been the GOAT this whole trip. I literally have a little plastic bag to put my wet bathing suit in. Bathing suit because I am planning on going in the pool at that Cretya place. I have a little microfiber towel. This is courtesy of my boyfriend. It's his that he let me borrow for the trip, but this is so convenient. I have a little snack, a little bar, and an apple. I have an extra little halter top in case I get too hot in this shirt once the day goes on. I have my little phone tripod. I have bug spray for the terraces. I have some sunscreen. I have headphones. My face sunscreen, I have my water, hair clip that's going to stay on the bag, and my visor. I think that's all I could really need. Oh, and my wallet, of course. Which, where is it? Oh, over there. Honestly, good call. I almost forgot that. Was a 50K entrance fee, which is about $3 USD. They're definitely capitalizing on this as being a tourist attraction, which I don't blame them, but they're definitely like, they're charging extra for doing swings and taking pictures in these like little chairs and stuff that they decorated all pretty. But it definitely does feel very touristy. Everyone's basically just taking photos, which I can't blame them. I love to take my photos too. I was a little bit nervous of what footwear to wear, but it's definitely like flat, and it did rain last night and this morning and it's not that muddy. There is muddy parts, but my flip-flops have been honestly fine. Also, they do take credit card as well for the entrance fee. It's definitely pretty, don't get me wrong. Very pretty. I thought it was gonna be bigger, and I didn't think it was going to be like a resort, kind of, if that makes sense. Because that's honestly the vibes that I'm getting, is like amusement park in a way. I do think it's still worth coming to. Like, I'm so glad I came, but I'm not planning on spending a lot of time here, like maybe like 30-45 minutes and calling it good. Because it's almost hard to walk as well along the rice fields because everyone's just stopping and taking a photo. I feel like this sounds so negative, but that's just my honest review. It looks pretty, but it's definitely like tourist mania. I 100% just got haggled on the street, which I knew this was gonna happen and I shouldn't have gone into them, but I did. There's just so many little like stands all along the road with like handmade like crochet pieces and clothing and bags, and they are really cute, but I definitely didn't need anything. But I also haven't really shopped for anyone yet, so I got something for my sister and my friend, but then I also got 2 more things that I really didn't need. So I got 4 things for $53, which really isn't bad. Like, everything was about 10 to 15 bucks, but still, it just wasn't a need. super precious experience. Essentially, there's 4 different pools, and you first start off with your offering, and I just personally did like a prayer of gratitude, a little moment of meditation, and just honestly thanking the universe for this trip so far, because it's been just so special and honestly genuinely the trip of a lifetime for me. So you start with that, and then you put it kind of on an altar where there's all these other offerings, and then you go through the pool. So they give you like this sarong that you put on. You go through each spigot, again kind of have a little moment of meditation, a moment of silence, and then you basically just put your whole head and face in the water, and it's supposed to be all just like purified holy water. I personally really could feel a difference in there, and like a difference in the energy. I was holding back tears, especially in the beginning, just because I felt just so much love was the feeling. Classic mind was like trying to identify it, and I do feel like it was just this overwhelm of love in the space that I really felt, and just this overwhelm of true purity, and just this like cleansing and almost rebirth energy that I felt in there. And it was just really beautiful. Like seriously, it was making me really want to cry. So I'm so glad I did that. That is so worth it. There's like 5 different tiers of infinity pools. The rice fields are insane. I honestly wish I just came here, because I'm pretty sure you can walk the rice fields here without going to the other 2 spots that I went to. The DJ pad is sick. There's so many different areas to sit, and like day beds. There's like the little netting over the rice fields. This is just insane. The music is so good. This is 100% worth it, and the food also looks so good. I'm gonna get some lunch. And this is my view right now. Honestly, I got the best table. Just saying. I got a meat lover's pizza. For some reason, I was in the mood for it. It says they use a sourdough crust. Let's do a little haul of what I purchased today, and then I think I'm honestly gonna do like a little just at home Pilates workout. It's like basically a long maxi skirt, and then it has a split. And then what I really like about these skirts and stuff is that it's all stretchy, and then they have this tie here so it will like cinch to you. And so I just think this is super cute. Obviously it's for like a cover-up situation, but I already bought a white crochet skirt for a cover-up, so that like a mini skirt, so that's why I don't really need the long one. This I did want a long dress, but I didn't need it. But I just got, it's like a halter top. Again, it's also in white. I just kind of liked the pattern of it. And then it's halter, like I said, so it's just like very low back. And then the last 2 things I got, which I really hope this fits them. I can put this in here because by the time this video goes up, they're already gonna have seen it. I just saw my friend Anna when I saw this skirt. I just think it's so cute and fun. Whoever doesn't fit into the skirt will receive these, but I got these more so for my sister Sophia. I just thought they were really cute. I don't know, I just really like their crochet stuff. I think it's really cute.
Exhale, press up. Keep thinking about your core, so keep lifting your navel up towards your spine. Roll your shoulders back a little bit more. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. So inhale as you reach forward. Exhale as you pull your elbows back. For 10, 9, you've got it. 8, 7.
Hello from Nusa Penida. No, not Nusa Penida. Nusa Lembongan. I was going to take a day trip. I'm really only here for 2 nights. I really was torn between Nusa Penida and Nusa Lembongan. If you're unfamiliar with those islands, they're off the coast of Bali. So obviously Indonesia is the country as a whole. There's a ton of islands that make up Indonesia, one of them being Bali, and then off of Bali, there's a cluster of 3 different Nusa islands. So there's Nusa Penida, Nusa Lembongan, and then I forget the name of the 3rd one, but it's like connected via a bridge with Nusa Lembongan. I was going to take a day trip to Nusa Penida, which I do think is a good setup if you want to see both islands. But unfortunately, I don't know, I went through the Airbnb that I'm staying at to help me get a tour there, but then they said it was too crowded and full, whatever, which honestly, I'm okay with not going to Nusa Penida. So we're going to spend the day in Nusa Lembongan instead, and I'm honestly okay with it. So now I'm doing a snorkel tour instead, and we're going to 3 different spots. This is where I'm staying right now. It's very like dark, wooden
hut kind of vibes. This was only $38. I think it was either $34 or $38 a night. And then out here, the bathroom is like quite literally outside.
But if I'm being honest, it's just not for me. I know I've been so spoiled on this trip because I've been able to stay at really beautiful villas and venues, and I really only booked this place because A, I booked it literally the morning of, and B, I just was having a hard time finding like Airbnbs in the area. Once I arrived, like the Wi-Fi is super spotty. I have like no service here, and I just feel, especially when I'm traveling alone, I feel more comfortable when I like feel good about the space that I'm in. So I honestly booked a different villa for tonight's stay for my second night, and I'm just gonna take the L on my $40 for tonight's stay. So we still have about like 40 minutes until I have to leave for snorkeling, so I'm gonna walk us down to Dream Beach, I think is what it's called. It's very close to where I'm staying right now, and just check it out because I've heard it's like one of the most beautiful beaches on this island. This island is definitely super mellow, like obviously pretty underdeveloped, but it's kind of cool. First of all, I can't get over how remote this island feels. Like, it's so quiet, but it's interesting. It's definitely a cool experience. Okay, snorkeling was genuinely so good. Like, I was like, maybe this is the best snorkeling I've ever done, but I think that I'm going to have to thoughtfully put it in second place behind Tahiti, because Tahiti was absolutely incredible. But the coral was so alive. I saw so many different fish. It was really beautiful. Like, when I first went down the first time, I was like, oh my gosh, that's like absolutely insane. We went to 3 different snorkel spots, and then the last place we went, we got to swim with manta rays, which was kind of crazy. They're massive, like massive. If you don't know what they are, they're kind of like a stingray in the terms of the way that they look, but they're way bigger, and they also don't have a stinger. They're like harmless. I don't even think they have teeth. However, the boat ride there to that last spot, I would say I love being on boats. I'm pretty comfortable on boats. I was terrified. I was genuinely so scared. The water was like so rough, and even like the captain and everyone was saying like, we have really rough water. And in my head I'm like, so why are we going? And it was so sketchy. Like, I literally was holding on for dear life. I put on my life jacket, which I never do. Like, I never feel that uncomfortable on a boat that like I'm like, oh, I should put on a life jacket just in case. Literally, I put on my life jacket just in case. I was so like, I was so sketched out, and it was just like, it was just open water. The waves were massive. We were like getting air and coming down. I was so petrified that we were gonna like come down in a wave and not have our nose be up in time and like have just a ton of water come on, or we flip. I was more so nervous of us like nosing a wave. And then the other thing that made it scary was that there was no, like, we were basically off of like a rock cliff coastline. Like, it's not like there was just like beach that I could swim to if I needed to, like if for whatever reason we all got off the boat. Like, I would have been honestly fine if there was like a shoreline of knowing like, okay, if like worst comes to worst, I can work my way towards the shore. It was literally just like cliff line.
So I was like, no one is there to help. There's nowhere for me to swim to if I needed to. So I don't know. I don't know if I was just like, again, I feel like I've been dealing with like fear and anxiety more than normal lately, but a part of me feels like it's very valid and warranted given the situations that I'm in. But the other part of me is like, just trust, chill. Like I was praying and affirming the whole time, trying to work myself through it. And like no one else was saying anything. So I was like, am I having like irrational fears right now? And like I literally asked the guide, I was like, is this normal? And he was like, no, this is definitely a big rough day. And then I was like, is this safe? And he was like, yeah, it's safe. But I was like, but afterwards though, the group had a consensus and we were all like, no, like we were sketched out. So I was like, okay, it wasn't just me. But I lived to tell the tale, so we're okay. And I got to swim with the manta rays, which made it worth it. But I was scariest moment of the trip, I'll tell you that. Now we're gonna go get some lunch. You guys, I'm not gonna lie, I felt like I really was betraying my previous accommodation guy because like he was working the front desk and like I was talking to him a lot. And right before I left, when my ride got here, because I ordered a taxi from this accommodation, he was like, you have a ride? Like, and the look on his face was like, what the hell? Like, he just looked like the look of betrayal on his face, and I honestly felt bad. And I just was like, I'm sorry, like, I'm only on Lembongan for 2 nights, and like, I found this really pretty villa that I just really wanted to experience, but I definitely felt like I was cheating on him, and I felt bad. And I was like, I promise, like, nothing was wrong with the stay, even though I wasn't really, like, it just wasn't for me. It wasn't my vibe. I really don't like those dark bungalow kind of things. It's just like so dark in there. But again, I wasn't seeing other options when it came time to book. Anyways, whatever. The service was great, and so I just wanted to affirm to him, like, you didn't do anything that made me want to leave. Anyways, I just have to say I never regret spending extra money on my accommodation. Like, I just really think 2 things that are just like my guilty pleasure when I travel that I love and look forward to the most is just like cool Airbnbs and accommodations and like going to cute cafes and like getting good food. This literally is only $101 after taxes, fees, everything. Like, final price was $101, and I think it is so worth it. Wait till you see this. Starting off strong with this view, which I think if I was in a different unit in these villas, I would have a better view because this building is kind of blocking me, but like, I'll so take it. I love it. Like, just the fact that I can see the ocean from my place, spoiled, okay? Then I also have a private pool, which is always so convenient, especially when you're in a place that's so hot, like being able to dunk in here, so grateful. We have such a cute little bar here overlooking the ocean. We have these really cool kind of lawn chair things right here in the open space. We have a little kind of kitchenette. I just love, it's like an outdoor fort is how I see this, and it's so freaking sick. Then you come over here. This may be very niche, but I love having like some sense of a couch to lay on in the middle of the day when I'm not like showered and clean to get in bed, but I need to like lay down and regroup. I love this. Little TV to go with it. I just love a good like day bed action. Then this is the bathroom, which is absolutely huge. That whole thing is the shower. And then you come over here and this is the main bedroom. This is the bed. And again, from here, you can see the ocean, which is just crazy. I'm only here for 1 night, but I'm so glad I switched.